Stop. If you are over 60 and you think your body is just slowing down, you are ignoring a siren blaring in the dark. Most people believe a heart attack is a sudden, freak accident that starts with a crushing pain in the chest. They are dead wrong. A heart attack doesn't start in the heart. It starts in your calves, your skin, and even your bathroom scale. By the time you feel that pressure in your chest, the battle is already lost. I am Dr. Andrews, and today I am going to reveal the 6 terrifying warning signs that your arteries are already 80% clogged. If you have even 2 of these signs, you aren't just aging. You are walking around with a ticking time bomb inside your veins. The medical establishment wants to wait until you're on an operating table to take action. But I am going to show you how to read the silent signals your body is screaming at you right now. We're going to look at why your legs hold the secret to your survival and why your local doctor is likely missing the most obvious clues. Stick with me. Because identifying these signs today is the difference between an emergency siren's blaring ride to the hospital and a long, healthy life of independence. Let me explain the silent catastrophe. Your arterial system is over 60,000 miles of internal plumbing. When you are young, these pipes are smooth, flexible, and wide open. But after decades of a modern diet, stress, and a lack of the right raw materials, those pipes begin to calcify. Imagine pouring grease down your kitchen sink every single day for 60 years. Eventually, that grease hardens into a thick, waxy sludge called plaque. When your arteries reach 80% blockage, your blood isn't flowing, it's gasping. It's struggling to push through a gap the size of a needlehead. This is when silent ischemia sets in. You don't feel pain because the nerves have started to go numb from the lack of oxygen. Your body is rerouting blood away from your non-essential parts, like your legs and skin, just to keep your brain and heart flickering. If we don't catch this at 80%, the jump to 100% happens in the blink of an eye. That is the widowmaker. That is the point of no return. Let's count down the 6 warning signs, starting with the one everyone ignores. Number 6. The disappearing hair on your legs. Take a look at your shins right now. If you used to have hair there and now the skin is smooth, shiny, and hairless, you need to pay attention. Most men and women think this is just a quirk of getting older. It isn't. Hair follicles are incredibly expensive for your body to maintain. They require a constant, high-pressure supply of nutrient-rich blood. When your arteries are 80% clogged, your body makes a survival executive decision. It cuts off the blood supply to the luxury items like hair follicles to save the heart. That shiny, hairless skin is a direct map of where your blood is failing to reach. It is the first visible sign of peripheral artery disease, or PAD. Number 5. The death grip leg cramp. I'm not talking about the kind of cramp you get after a long hike. I'm talking about claudication. This is a specific, searing pain or heaviness in your calves that starts the moment you walk a block or climb a flight of stairs, but vanishes the second you sit down. Why does this happen? When you move, your muscles demand 10 times more oxygen, but if your pipes are 80% blocked, they can't deliver it. Your muscles literally begin to suffocate in real time. They scream in pain because they are being starved. If you find yourself needing to take a break every few minutes while shopping, your arteries are not just narrowed, they are practically sealed shut. Number 4. The ice block foot. We talked about this in my last video, but it bears repeating with more urgency. If one foot is significantly colder than the other, or if your feet remain cold even under a heavy blanket, you are looking at a localized circulatory collapse. This is often accompanied by a change in color. If your feet look pale or bluish when you sit up, but turn a dark, angry red when you dangle them off the bed, your vascular system has lost its ability to regulate pressure. The blood is pooling because it doesn't have the push to get back up to the heart. This is a stage 3 warning sign. Do not ignore it. Number 3. The slow heel scratch. If you nick your ankle or get a small blister on your toe and it stays there for weeks, or worse, it turns into a dark, crusty sore, you are in the danger zone. Healing requires a massive influx of white blood cells and oxygen. If your arteries are 80% clogged, that healing army can't reach the wound. It's like trying to send a fire truck through a traffic jam. These small scratches can quickly turn into ischemic ulcers, In the over 60 population, this is the leading cause of non-traumatic amputations. If your body has stopped healing the small stuff, it's because it's losing the war on the big stuff. Number 2, the thick nail syndrome. Look at your toenails. Are they becoming incredibly thick, brittle, and yellowish? Most people go to a podiatrist thinking it's just a fungus. But why did the fungus grow there in the first place? Because the blood supply to the nail bed is so poor that the local immune response is non-existent. Without fresh blood, your nails grow distorted. They become a shield of dead tissue because there isn't enough nutrition to create a healthy, thin nail. Thick nails are a peripheral mirror of your central health. If your nails look like stone, your arteries likely feel like stone. And finally, number 1. The most terrifying sign of all because it happens while you're resting. Chronic erectile dysfunction. In men or sudden, unexplained lower back pain in women. I know, nobody wants to talk about this at the dinner table. But as a doctor, I have to be blunt. The arteries supplying the pelvic region are smaller than the coronary arteries. They are the canaries in the coal mine. If those tiny vessels are clogged enough to stop function, it is a 100% guarantee that your heart's larger arteries are at least 70 to 80% blocked. In the medical world, we have a saying, a man with ED today is a cardiac patient in 3 years. It is the most accurate predictor of a future heart attack that exists in modern medicine. Now, if you have these signs, the medical establishment wants you to feel helpless. They want to put you on high-dose statins that rot your muscles or schedule you for a painful stent procedure. But I am telling you, your body is a self-healing machine. If you give it the right solvent to clean the pipes. You need to understand the plaque dissolving protocol. Plaque isn't just fat. It's a combination of calcium, fibrin, and oxidized cholesterol. To clear it, we have to attack it from 3 angles. First, we must address the calcification. Your arteries are getting stiff because calcium is landing in your soft tissue instead of your bones. Second, we have to dissolve the fibrin mesh. Fibrin is the glue that holds the plaque together. There is a natural enzyme found in a specific fermented food called Nattokinase. In clinical trials, Nattokinase has been shown to literally digest fibrin and blood clots without the side effects of pharmaceutical blood thinners. It's like a biological Drano for your veins. Third, you must stop the oxidation. Cholesterol isn't the enemy, oxidized cholesterol is. This is caused by seed oils and hidden sugars that create micro-tears in your vessel walls. Your body uses cholesterol-like spackle to patch those tears. The clog is actually a healing response gone wrong. To stop the tears, you must flood your system with high-dose vitamin C and proline. These are the building blocks of collagen. They reseal your arterial walls, so your body doesn't feel the need to patch them with plaque. This is the Dr. Andrews Iron Pipe Protocol for the next 30 days. The K2-MK7 supplement, 200 mcg every morning with a healthy fat. Nattokinase, 2000 FUs, fibrinolytic units on an empty stomach. This is vital. If you take it with food, it will digest your meal. If you take it on an empty stomach, it enters your blood and digests the plaque. The sugar blackout. For 30 days, you must eliminate all liquid sugars and seed oils, soybean, canola, corn oil. These are the flint that starts the fire in your veins. The Beetroot Foundation. Continue the 8-ounce beetroot juice protocol from my last video. The nitric oxide will stretch the vessels open, allowing the nattokinase to reach the deeper layers of plaque. Do not let a standard checkup fool you. Your blood pressure might be fine, because your heart is working overtime to pump through those clogs, but your legs are telling the real story. If your hair is gone, your feet are cold, and your nails are thick, your 80% warning is flashing red. You have a choice right now. You can wait for the event, the stroke, the fall, the hospital bed, or you can take control of your biology. You aren't old, you are clogged, and clogs can be cleared. I challenge you, check your legs tonight. Sit on the edge of your bed and look at the color of your feet. Press your thumb into your shin and see how long the indentation stays. If you see the signs, start the protocol tomorrow. The medical establishment makes billions on management, but there is no profit in a cure. I am here to give you the cure. I am here to help you reclaim the legs you had in your 40s. In my next video, I am going to reveal the 3 kitchen fats that your doctor told you to avoid, but are actually the key to lubricating your joints and clearing your brain fog. You've been told to eat low fat to save your heart. I am going to show you why that advice is actually causing your brain to shrink. Start the protocol, clean the pipes, reclaim your life. I am Dr. Andrews, and I'll see you in the next one.